the moment to kind of wrap your brain around that and make.
Oh, Kavaliauskas comes forward, and Bud Crawford was hurt. And
the boxing world was already buzzing after Gervonta "Tank" Davis shocked everyone by landing a punch on Terence "Bud" Crawford backstage at the Canelo vs. Crawford press conference. Now things have escalated further, as Tank has finally broken his silence. His first comments since the incident spread across social media like wildfire, with fans debating whether it was bold or downright reckless. This isn't just a minor backstage scuffle, it's a moment that could impact the future of several major fights, including Crawford's big showdown with Canelo Alvarez. With Tank speaking out, the big question now is, what does this mean for Bud, for Canelo, and for Tank himself?
Gervonta Davis say you need the money.
Shit.
What's going on with you and Gervonta?
If I'm a boxer, he a boxer, you a boxer, we all need the money.
I ain't doing it for free.
Thank you.
What if Gervonta said, hey, I'll come up to 154. I'll come up to 154 while you talking.
Oh man.
You go to you'll fight Gervonta at 154?
I wish him the best. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why did they come? Is it because they feel they need to come for the guy that seems like he's on the top right now? And right now, you're the guy on the top, so everybody's taking Ryan Garcia saying Canelo gonna beat Bud.
They train together. He supposed to say that.
Let's break it down. After staying quiet for days, Tank finally spoke out during a late-night Instagram Live. True to his style, he didn't hold back. He stood his ground, saying that Bud had been running his mouth backstage, disrespecting him in front of cameras and his team. Tank made it clear he wasn't going to let anyone, especially Crawford, talk down to him.
Bro, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody including Will, I mean, Will. Fuck.
Same question for you. You're a proud father.
Those comments set the internet ablaze. Fans called it classic Tank, bold, fearless, and unapologetic, always ready to throw down. Critics, however, see it as another moment of him losing control, letting his emotions take over, and potentially hurting his own career. The reality is, while Tank may feel like he won that moment, Crawford isn't just any fighter. He's preparing for a massive showdown with Canelo, one of boxing's biggest events, and now Tank has inserted himself right into the middle of it.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
and
night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
know
see.
it.
We'll see.
We gonna see.
What about Bud? Crawford hasn't stayed quiet either. Right after the punch, reports say Bud laughed it off backstage, telling people that's all he got. But once Tank went public with his comments, Bud responded even stronger.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
So why does this one punch backstage matter so much? Because it shows exactly where these two fighters stand in their careers. On one side, there's Terence Crawford. Fresh off proving himself against Errol Spence Jr., he's now moving up in weight to take on Canelo Alvarez. This is the kind of fight that defines a legacy, challenging yourself against bigger, stronger opponents and chasing greatness.
Going up those weight classes to face him, how can you convince fans that he can beat Canelo?
I ain't trying to convince y'all that he can beat Canelo. He's a good fighter. But, bro, I would say smaller fighters are always better than bigger fighters because, like, you know, they're smaller, they know how to move and things like that. But this guy is great at what he do. He got, and another thing, bro, I don't be wanting to, how these guys is, then he get hurt against,
Magimov? There you talking about Gamboa? Talking about Gamboa? By Magimov? Is that what you
no, he got clipped by Gamboa, right? Right? How the fuck is he's looking that strong over the past year? I mean, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all laugh. I'm always.
No, do tell. Open up.
And that guy that a part of it, he been caught. He went to jail for it.
Talking about Victor Conti.
He went to jail, right?
Victor Conti?
Yeah. And he the owner of the snack shit, right? And he went to jail for it. And now it's like,
it's all over.
You know, you see, I don't want to throw him under the bus, but you see, Earl said some things like that, like about like the people in the steroids, but he don't want to say no names, but come on, bro. Like,
on the other side, there's Gervonta Davis. Once seen as boxing's rising star, Tank now faces a lot of questions. His fight with Lamont Roach left fans underwhelmed, with many saying he looked flat and lacked energy.
I'm feeling great. I've been working out. You know, actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
Then came the arrest, the court battles, and time in prison. Now, instead of focusing on getting his career back on track, Tank is starting fights backstage, calling out Jake Paul, and chasing headlines. This isn't the same Tank fans once admired. This is a version of him that looks like he's losing his edge.
From what he said, obviously, I want to retire. His demeanor, it's like he don't really want to box no more. Telling people don't box, kids shouldn't box, So it's kind of like he don't really love it no more, You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And that will mess you up. In a fight, you got to be all the way in. Because when problems, rise in the ring, even if it's a little problem, you got to be ready to snap it in the butt. It's all up to Tank. It's all about what, how he feels inside internally. I think, for him, it's a lot to do up here too. Like all of.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Even if Tank wanted to fight Crawford tomorrow, the size difference makes it nearly impossible.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up. He done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something sort, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
Crawford is already challenging himself by moving up to face Canelo, who naturally walks around at 168 pounds. In that matchup, Bud will be giving up size, power, and strength, and many are already concerned for him.
Tank would never even think about to come up to 154.
All right, what about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah,
but like his core personality and his ways.
Tank, on the other hand, fights at lightweight. He's explosive, but much smaller compared to Bud. If Crawford can dominate at welterweight, just imagine what would happen if Tank, a lightweight, tried to step in. The difference in size and reach would be overwhelming.
47, how does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look?
147? I tapped that chin. You know he going to sleep.
I already know. I already know he
ain't got no chin.
I already know he is.
You said no chin.
I got round 5.
I got round 6.
That's why many are calling Tank's punch backstage not just reckless, but pointless. Even if it somehow led to a real fight, Crawford would have every physical advantage.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
There ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining the catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at.
All right,
I'll welcome him.
Now, let's not forget, this whole incident happened at a Canelo versus Crawford press conference. That fight is the real headline, and Tank just tried to steal the spotlight. But all he did was draw more attention to Bud, because now everyone is asking, if Bud handled Tank backstage, how will he handle Canelo under the lights?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and, you know, daring to be great. He said, I got a glass chin, so tell him come and touch it.
Ooh.
At 147, I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see,
then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
I don't know.
When I go up, I'm not coming back down. So
Canelo himself hasn't said much about the incident, but he's definitely watching. He knows this fight with Crawford is personal for Bud. It's about respect, legacy, and proving himself against one of the toughest fighters in the sport. The last thing Bud needs right now is distractions, like Tank trying to stir up chaos on the side. What makes this situation even more disappointing is that Tank doesn't have to be here. He has the talent and the fan base, but he's making choices that are steering him in the wrong direction.
And you will see that. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? You gonna be just like everybody else. Yeah. Watch. Yeah. Watch. Same shit that everybody else been saying since I moved to 147. I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass, and he gonna be next. Watch.
Question for Canelo Alvarez.
Look at the Lamont Roach fight. Fans expected Tank to shine and remind everyone why he's one of the most dangerous knockout artists in boxing. Instead, Roach made him look ordinary.
I don't respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Ashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to like walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And you know, like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be almost the same.
People walked away from that fight saying Tank's aura of invincibility is gone. Instead of regrouping, he got arrested again. And now that he's out, what's he doing? Punching Bud backstage and calling out Jake Paul. It starts to feel less like a fighter chasing greatness and more like a star chasing attention. We have to talk about it, because while Bud is preparing for Canelo and Canelo is focused on cementing his legacy, Tank is entertaining the idea of fighting Jake Paul.
Tank Davis, Lamont Roach. I think we need to start with that one.
Yeah.
What transpired in that fight was astounding, because you have to remember Tank Davis was a 16-1 favorite going into this fight. Lamont Roach, while a WBA champion, was moving up from 130 pounds, and no one thought he had a chance. And the general demeanor of Tank Davis going into this fight was like, hey man, I'm kind of done with this. I got 3 fights left. I'm going to be done by the end of 2025. I don't really like this sport anymore. Kids, don't do this. Go into soccer. This ain't for you.
Be clear, Jake Paul is not Canelo. He's not Bud. He's an entertainer who can fight a bit, but he's nowhere near the level of Tank Davis.
Tank did that, so I know the got in his eye, but they should have countered it. They would have countered it, it would have went to Lamont Roach. What I didn't like about Tank, he was gassing up Lamont Roach way too much, and he was already talking about like retiring.
He seemed a little distracted, didn't he, in the fight?
That wasn't the same Gervonta Davis we're really used to seeing.
It just lets you know how corrupt like these governing bodies are, bro. If that dude took a knee, not only did he take a knee, hold on real quick. Let me get this out of my eye. How is that not a poor. Like,
You know, funny thing, bro. That's why I cut my braids off. I had braids, and I had the same thing. I went through the same shit. When I fought Andre, that shit was burning my eyes, so I cut that shit off.
Really takes that fight. It says it all. He's no longer chasing titles or legacy. He's chasing paydays. Maybe that works for him, but it's not the Tank Davis fans signed up for. If he wants to make a real comeback after all the chaos, there's only one fight that can redeem him: Shakur Stevenson. Fans have been calling for it, Shakur has been calling for it, and the tension between these two has been building for years.
Now, you called out Canelo in the ring. Gervonta Davis just posted that he would beat the brakes off of you if you guys fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be down. Let's run it. Like, I'll be super, super down. I don't know if
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
is there a height limit in boxing?
Shakur couldn't believe Tank would choose to fight Jake Paul instead of facing him in the ring. And honestly, a lot of fans feel the same way.
Who were you gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here. He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
Right now, it looks like Tank is ducking, plain and simple. But here's the thing, he doesn't have to. He can stop avoiding Shakur, take the fight everyone wants, and remind the boxing world that he's still the dangerous, explosive star he once was.
Who's next? I told y'all who I want to fight. I can't keep saying the same thing. I already told y'all who I want to fight. The best versus the best. That should be my next fight. I told y'all I'm a dog. I'm top level, elite level fighter. So let's make boxing great again. Let's put the best fighters in the ring with each other, and let's see who come out victorious.
The storyline is clear. Tank versus Shakur isn't just another fight. It's the redemption chance Tank desperately needs. So, what's next? For Crawford, the path is simple. Forget Tank and focus on Canelo. That fight can elevate him to all-time great status. Beating Canelo would put him in rare company, and that's where his focus and energy should remain.
You got your eye on Tank. What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. And he called cap on it. So if he won't call cap and say I'm not who I say I am,
For Tank, things are more complicated. His first words after the punch made it clear he's not backing down. He's doubling down on the chaos. But the more he embraces it, the more his career seems to be slipping away. At this rate, he might as well consider retirement.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn looking way more better than this. So I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and football. That shit winning boxing.
That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming content. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.